Good afternoon, Year 8. You should have by now completed your Connect Grid for today and now worked through your practice KPI test. This practice KPI test on ratio, I think this KPI is fairly tricky. That's why we are going to go through quite a lot of it now. If you could get your green pens ready and just make sure that you pause the video frequently throughout this test, so that you can green pen mark your answers properly. I'm not going to just stop and wait, essentially. Just keep pausing it so that you can see what you needed to do. Okay, the first two questions, I don't think we should have had any problems there. Basically just simplifying those ratios. Remember that is literally just the same as simplifying a fraction. You're just looking for the highest common factor in question 2 for each one of those. That shouldn't have been too problematic. Question 3, I'd like to talk you through though, question 3, because there's a mistake that I see people make all the time. The ratio of t-shirts to shorts in a drawer is 3 to 5. What fraction of the clothes in the drawer are t-shirts? Now, the common mistake I see people make all the time is that. Okay, that is completely incorrect. You've got to think there are 3 t-shirts out of a total number of items. Okay, it's not a ratio of 3 t-shirts to 5 pairs of shorts. It's 3 t-shirts out of a total of 8, 3 plus 5, out of 8 items altogether. It's a really, really easy mistake to make. So be careful of that one in the real KPI test tomorrow. Question 4. Question 4, okay, just writing this in the form 1 to n. It's just a case, write 1 directly underneath that 7. How do you get from 7 to a 1? Well, you divide both sides by 7. So you get 1 to 3 sevenths. Question 5. I thought question 5, if you just think about it carefully, it's not actually too difficult at all. Question 5, it's just a case of saying, well, if it's got to get from 16 to a 4, what are you doing? You're dividing by 4. Well, that means A was divided by 4 as well to get down to 5. So go back by timesing both sides by 4 to go back up to the top, and A must have been 20. Do that same thing on this side, 4 to 5. Well, 25 to 5 means it was divided by 5, which means A was divided by 5 as well to give you 4. Work backwards by going up that way, which is times by 5, and you'd see that A must be 20 in that one as well. Okay, question 6. Question 6, I'm just going to zoom in a little bit more. Question 6, I want to talk you through. So the ratio of red, brown and white bricks in a truck is 3 to 4 to 1. What percentage of the bricks in the truck are brown? This one, it's a little bit like question 3. What I've done is I've written it all out. What percentage of the bricks are brown? Well, brown is 4 out of a total. How many are there in total? 3 plus 4, 7 plus 1, there's 8. As a simplified fraction, that's 1/2. Now you know 1/2 is 0.5 as a decimal, which is 50% as a percentage. Okay? Just make that into a fraction, just like you did earlier in question 3. Make it into a fraction, simplify it, make it a decimal, then you can make it a percentage. Okay, moving on then. Moving on to question number 7. I did question number 7 earlier just because I think this one's a really easy question, just sharing that ratio. Now, I like to do these with a bar model, sharing it in a ratio of 3 boxes to 5 boxes. There's a total of 8 boxes, so what goes in each box? 40 divided by that 8 tells me there's 5 in each box. 3 lots of 5 is 15. 5 lots of 5 is 25. That shows it's being shared fully, £15 to £25. Okay, the next 3 questions, I haven't done them yet because I want to talk you through them from the very beginning. There are 42 white socks in a drawer. The number of white socks to black socks in a drawer is in the ratio of 6 to 5. So straight away, translate this English into maths. So we've got white socks to black socks are in a ratio of 6 to 5. The number of white socks, there are 42, white socks in the drawer, which means imagine if this was boxes. This here, we'd have 6 boxes for white and 5 boxes for black. Okay, now you're told that those 6 boxes is 42. Well, you need to work out what goes in each one of those boxes. So just do 42 divided by 6. That'll tell you that there's 7 in each of those boxes. Now you know that if there's 7 in these boxes, there must be 7 in these boxes as well. So find the number of socks in total. Well, you need to work out how many black socks there are. There are 5 boxes of 7 in each one. Okay, so 5 times 7, there's 35 black socks in total. Okay, so altogether, white plus black, which is what the question wants from you, would be 42 plus 35. 42 plus 30 is 72, plus another 5. We've got 77 socks altogether. Gutted. The black socks, sorry, only 35. They must have lost one. They haven't got a pair. Okay, question number 9. Right, angles on a straight line. You know straight away that angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees. I write that down before I even do anything else. Yeah, it gets my brain in gear. They're shared in the ratio of 1 to 3 to 5. Find the size of the largest angle. Okay, you've got to imagine here. Again, think about the boxes. There's 1 box to 3 boxes to 5 boxes. Altogether, that's worth 180 degrees because they add up to 180. So what goes in each box? Well, think about it. There's 5 plus 3 plus 1. There's 9 boxes altogether. So to work out what goes in each box, 180 divided by 9. Well, 18 divided by 9 is 2. So 180 divided by 9 must be 20. So I could write in 20 in each of those boxes. Now, this wants the size of the largest angle. Well, the largest angle is clearly going to be that one here, this bottom one. Okay, that's the most lots of 20. And in fact, there's 5 lots of 20. So 20 times 5, the largest angle is going to be 100 degrees. Okay, I don't want this video to get too long or it won't upload. So I'm going to pause it here and upload a part 2 coming your way in just a second.